How you doing? My name is Devin Campbell, and I'm here to help you in your daily life using scripture and history. Today, we're going to talk about fruits, the fruits and vegetables, healthy eating, and how is it applied in the Bible. For one, we all know that we all should be eating healthy. It took me a while to really get myself together to start eating healthy. I mean, I eat an apple here or there, or orange here or there, bananas, but, I wasn't really, a healthy person for a while, I really the Lord transformed me, over time. And I actually love food now. I do. Let's start this off with using scripture. I got a couple verses things that I want to read to you and just go over with you to let you know. So we'll start from the beginning of the Bible. We're going back to Genesis, y'all. And I'm going to tell you, I chose these verses because they all speak about fruits and vegetables, and they talk about how it helped these people, or it helped or it helped people in general, or what was intended for people to actually eat, instead of eating a lot of the things that we eat today, So, yeah. Let me start this off with Genesis chapter 1, verse 29. Then the Lord said, I give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the whole earth, and every tree that has fruit with seed in it. They will be your food. Key word, y'all. They will be your food. And to all the beasts of the earth, and all the birds of the air, and to all the creatures that move on the ground, everything that has the breath of life in it, I give every green plant for food. And it was so. So not only did he say he give fruits, but he said green plants. He said every seed-bearing plant and fruit. Come on, y'all. I'm talking to you now. A lot of us, hold on, let me back up, excuse me. Why I chose that is because he specifically tells us what to eat. Now, don't get it twisted. It's okay to eat all that other stuff too, but you want to make the Lord's diet, you want to make the Lord's food like your daily food, If you can try to substitute all the chips and everything else for a fruit, or for some carrots, or for some grapes, some peanuts, something, that like you just want to change your diet all the way, But I chose this because he actually mentions everything that we're supposed to really, take in, How many of you guys can you say actually take in, fruits, vegetables, and green plants, Excuse me, y'all know, I hope if y'all hear me, my dog is trying to lay down. Excuse me, lay down. Lay down. I said lay down. I apologize, y'all. All right. I'm going to take it down to the next verse, We're gonna keep this going. Okay, so I'm going to take you down to Proverbs. Proverbs 15:17. And it says, better a meal of vegetables where there is love than a fattened calf with hatred. What does that mean? Wow. What does that mean? First, I'm going to tell you why I chose this. For one, I like how it said, better a meal of vegetables where there is love than a fattened calf with hatred. What is that saying? To me, what that's saying is, when you go home and you cook, you test that food, you know what I'm saying? You prep that food just right, you take your time with that food, you wash that food, you do all kinds of things that, not to say that restaurants and things don't do this, but you put love and soul into it, But a lot of restaurants, they got like greasy foods. And a lot of people don't even like working there. They just working there to get a check. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It says, better a meal of vegetables where there is love. 9 times out of 10, y'all sitting around the table and y'all eating with your family. Or you eating with a loved one, Y'all eating vegetables and, y'all might have some meat, granted, but it's not full of just all fried foods and all, hey, you got a little mix of everything, and the fatty part, I would say that's the love part when he says that, but the fatty part is going out and getting that quick food. Look, fast foods, everybody knows, this is what they say, or the saying is, fast food ain't no good for you. So, I don't know. That's my opinion on that. Let's go on to the next one. The next verse is Proverbs 16. No, excuse me. Proverbs 25:16. Excuse me. And what does that say? If you find honey, eat just enough. Too much of it, and you will vomit. Now, why I chose that? I'm a sweet person, y'all. I eat some sweets. Well, why they said this? Sweets back then was technically, remember, these is ancient ages. This is towards the beginning and everything else, throughout the times. But honey was like candy to them, So eating a whole bunch of candy, it wasn't no good, everybody know what happens when you eat a lot of candy, Start to throw up and, feel sick to your stomach, But I felt like this right here was just eating a whole lot of sweets, donuts and pastries and cakes and ice cream. This is just my opinion, This is what I take it as when they're talking about honey, because honey was sweet, And, yeah, like that. I don't know. That's just my opinion, y'all. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Let's go to the next verse. So I'll turn the page to Proverb. This is still 25:27. It is not good to eat too much honey, nor is it honorable to seek one's own honor. Again, I'm back to tell you, what I'm saying? That's just like eating a whole lot of sweets. It is not good to eat a whole lot of sweets, y'all. We know what happens. Mess up your teeth. Oh, you gain weight. Start to break out in your face and everything. Like, it's not good for you. We know that. Why do we still do it? I don't know. I would say this one and that one. I chose both of these because to me, it just represents eating a whole lot of pastries and desserts, foods and stuff that we should only eat once in a while. I'm gonna take you to the last one that I have about food, I should say, about the foods thing. This right here is in Daniel 1:11 through 15. So I'm going to kind of read this one, you guys, just to give you guys understanding of what was going down. Now, my pronunciation on these names might not be the best. Just work with me. Okay? Here I go. First Daniel 11 through 15. Daniel then said to the guard, whom the chief officials had appointed over Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, please test your servants for 10 days. Give us nothing but vegetables to eat and water to drink. Then compare our appearance with that of the young men who eat the royal foods, and treat your servants in accordance with what you see. So he agreed to do this and tested them for 10 days. He did it for 10 days, y'all. All right? I'm at 15, y'all. At the end of the 10 days, they looked healthier and better nourished than any of the young men who ate the royal food. So the guards took away their choice foods and the wine they were to drink and gave them vegetables instead. Why did I use that verse? I used that because I'm going to use myself, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to toot my... No, I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is... Yes, I am. I went to the store a couple weeks back, or it could have been like a week or so ago, a couple of days, 1 or 2, and an older gentleman walked up to me, and he said, "Man, what are you doing? Like you look amazing." I said, "Oh, I just eat my vegetable. I mean, I eat fruits in the morning, and I work out, and I drink a lot of water." Well, Daniel, here in this verse, told the chief to only bring them vegetables and water. Like, that's it. Only bring me and my man vegetables and water. Like, when that dude asked me, like, how you look so good, I'm like, man, I couldn't give it to him. I mean, I work out, I drink water. I mean, I drink a whole lot of water. Y'all don't like. I cut out a whole lot of drinks. I cut out I wouldn't say so many foods, but I just don't eat a lot of things no more. Like fruits and vegetables is it's that thing, and the more that you eat them, y'all, the more you really start to like them. It's like I see some vegetables, I'm like, ooh, man, my mouth get watery. Like, I don't know, yeah. I'm probably just going on and on and on. It's very important to eat fruits and vegetables. For one, it helps you detox. It helps you pull all those things that's in your body out your body. It pushes, it clears out your intestines from the food that's actually just sitting in there. Pray for your food and ask the Lord to bless this food and to help you cleanse your body. It'll strengthen you. It'll bring out your beauty and it'll help you pull a whole lot of weight off of your body, you guys. I can't stress how important this is. Pastries, sweets, and everything, it ain't no good for you. It ain't no good. I'm gonna tell you something. I was watching this, The Exorcist. I think it's the last Exorcist, right? And at the beginning of the movie, the priest walks in and he's about to have a conversation with like some high priest dudes, and they offer him something. They say, "Hey, would you like some tea or something, or would you want some sugar?" Or no, I think some coffee or something. It's coffee or sugar or something. And he was like, "Oh no, you know." He said, "No, you know I don't want that." He said, I don't like the sugar. That sugar is that's a secret killer. It's a secret killer." It blew my mind that he said that, but I didn't think a lot of people caught that or understood that in that movie. We look at Americans now and we see a whole lot of obesity. Like a lot of people just overeating, y'all. We gotta work on it. We gotta start staying busy. You know, start little by little. Ask the Lord for help. But it'll work, y'all. It'll work, y'all. If y'all need any help, comment me. Comment me and I don't know, ask for some tips. You know, trust me, I'll give you some free tips. I'm not saying I'm the most fittest person in the world or anything, but like I said, like this, I love helping. I always loved helping people. So if I can help you in any way and give you any type of, you know, some help, you know, in your life, or just, you know, I don't know, better choice or, you know, foods or anything, or, you know, how did I do this? And I can just tell you my story on how I did it. But yeah, thank you. Like and subscribe to this YouTube channel, and thank you. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I hope I helped you in your daily life using scripture and history. That's my time for the day on fruits to eat and eating healthy. I'm Devin Campbell, and I'll see you later.